Good evening, Tiger families. My name is Mrs. Ludwig, and welcome to our Back to School Night presentation for the 2021-2022 school year. A little about me. Again, my name is Mrs. Ludwig. This is my 16th year of teaching. I hold two credentials, one a multiple subject, and the second is a mild moderate special education credential. I just received my master's in education and curriculum and instruction. I have a husband, two children, and a puppy, and I love to read, travel, and go to Disneyland. My teaching philosophy includes educating the whole child. This means helping them grow in their social emotional skills, their leadership skills, and their academic skills. I have high expectations for their learning and their behavior, but I will be there to support them every step of the way. I believe in aiming high and that you can achieve anything. These are things that are important to me and things that we will be discussing in our classroom and what I'm trying to help instill in your children. Trust, a family environment, persevering through hard things, hard work, respect, kindness, our 7 habits, and of course, having fun while learning. A little bit about our school. We are the Romaland Tigers. In February of 2020, we received the California Distinguished Schools Award. We are also a Leader of Me school, which means that we follow the 7 habits of happy kids. And because we've been a leader in the Leader of Me program, we received the Lighthouse status in May of 2020. If you haven't noticed, Romaland is an amazing place to be, and there truly is no place like Romaland. You'll be hearing your child and I talk about the 7 habits pretty regularly. These are the habits. Number 1, be proactive. Number 2, begin with the end in mind, meaning setting goals for ourselves. Habit 3 is putting first things first and taking care of important things before we play. Habit number 4 is think win-win. Habit 5 is seeking first to understand, then to be understood. So really using those listening skills. Habit 6 is synergizing with others. And habit 7 is sharpening the saw, taking care of ourselves so that way we can do our other habits. 4th grade is awesome. This is a year where your child is really going to stretch what they've learned in the lower grades, and they're really becoming big kids now. So in math, they're going to be working with numbers through 1 million, so adding, subtracting, multiplying, and dividing. 2-digit by 2-digit multiplication. They're going to learn how to do long division, and we're going to be doing quite a bit of work with fractions this year. In English language arts, we do novel study, so we're going to be reading some great books together. Your child will learn how to write an essay, and we are going to be doing so much science and California history in order to help them with their reading and writing skills. 4th grade, we have some big rocks. So these are the goals that your child has. And I would hope and expect that all students meet this goal or these goals. Read at least 500,000 words, so that's double of what they were reading or expected to read in 3rd grade. Master all of multiplication facts, and grow at least 1 year on their iReady reading and iReady math. Daily reading is so important. I included this little infographic which shows the difference between students who read for just a tiny bit every day versus students who read for 20 minutes every day. Homework will be starting right after Labor Day, and part of their homework, students are expected to read for 20 minutes every single evening. This will help them not only improve in their reading skills, but it also helps them with their comprehension as they're reading science or history texts. It also helps them in math, so that way they can comprehend and understand what to do on word problems. Aside from daily reading for 20 minutes, students will also have just a couple of math problems to complete every night for homework, and that's it. In order to support your child with their reading, we are so lucky to have our school library open this year. They also have access to books in our classroom library. And then you are welcome to order books from our Classroom Scholastic. Down at the bottom here is the link. So if you need to pause the video to write that down, you can. Books usually take about a week to arrive once the order is placed. Here is our daily schedule. Our schedule is subject to change, but right now you can see that we have our morning meeting and Leader and Me first thing in the morning, then math. Some days our math is a little bit shorter due to PE. Then students go to recess. Between recess and lunch, we're doing our English language arts, history, and writing. After lunch is science, and then our afternoons are for doing centers where students can receive either intervention or enrichment, depending on their needs. We are using Clever again this year. Google Classroom we are using not quite as much as students were using it while virtual, but we want to make sure that students are very familiar with how to use Google Classroom. So in case we had to go virtual for a short time, it'll be more comfortable for them. But all of the apps that we use are still here in Clever. Now there are some attendance and Title I slides, so I'm going to go ahead and open them up for us. Attendance matters. We know that when students are not at school, they are not learning as effectively as if they are in school. So I'm just going to shortly go over these. Please set a regular bedtime and morning routine for your child. This will make it easier for them and yourselves. Please only keep them home if they are having a fever or vomiting, or in our current situation, if they are exhibiting any symptoms of COVID. If your child has any anxiety about coming to school, please talk to me about it or our school counselor or other parents for advice. I do hope that your child is excited about coming to school and learning. We've been having so much fun together. And then please try to avoid making medical appointments during the school day or extending vacations when school is in session. That way your child can be here as much as possible. If your student is absent, please call the office at 951-928-2910 and let the office know why your child is absent. Or you may notify our attendance clerk, Lourdes Rivas, either in person or through a note. Then we have a link to our Title I slides. So our principal put together some slides with just some important information. At any point, you can pause the video and look at these. I will also include the link in Class Dojo so that way you can view this on your own. You are eligible to apply for meal benefits. You are also encouraged to please fill out the income verification form. Most of you have already completed that, so thank you so much. That helps pay for our food services and other programs, including our technology at our school site. We are a Title I school, which means that we receive funding from the federal and state government that help provide a free and high quality education to your families. Finally, we are continuing to use ARIES this year. Please make sure that your ARIES information is up to date, meaning your phone number and email. That is how we contact you. It is also how you can access your students' grades. Gradebooks will be up and running in September, so please check that regularly and let me know if you have any questions. Our grading system is the same across the district. It's based on work completion, assessments, and student participation. And you can see that we use a 1, 2, 3, 4 grading scale. Our goal is that students by the end of the year are in that 3 to 4 grading scale range. Again, we use ARIES. Here is the link on the side. It is how we know how to contact you, whether it's email or phone number. I encourage you to use the app. It's very helpful and user-friendly. Class Dojo is big in our class. It is a great way for me to share information with you and also for you to contact me privately. So students receive points or can lose points depending on their behavior and participation. I'm able to share videos with you, and hopefully you guys have been seeing those already. Thank you to all of you who have joined Class Dojo. And there's also a nice feature where you can message me privately. It's like a text message. And I do check this regularly throughout the day. So if there's anything that you need or questions or concerns or anything you'd just like to share, this is a great way to get in contact with me. These are the materials that your child will need for the school year. We do have headphones on campus, but not all children like to wear those. So if you would like to provide their own special ones, you're welcome to. So headphones or earbuds. We're going to be using whiteboard markers a lot. So if you can please send some in for your child, and as well as glue sticks, that would be great. children are drinking lots of water, which is fantastic. Please send them with at least one bottle. Most of them are drinking 2 bottles of water a day. So if it's a disposable one, please send them with 2. If you're sending them with a reusable water bottle, we do have a refill station that they can use this year. And then, of course, please send in Kleenex or Clorox wipes. That way we can keep our classroom clean and our students and families healthy. There are several ways to contact me. Class Dojo is the easiest one. You may also email me at vludwig@romoland.net, or you can call me at 951-928-2910 at extension 2342. That concludes our back to school night presentation. If you have any questions or concerns or ever have anything that you need to discuss about your child, I am always willing to meet either in person or virtually. And I'm really looking forward to working with you and your student this year. It's going to be an amazing year. Thanks for viewing. Have a great evening, families.